Well, actually, maybe there were hues of grey and crispy. He was a man who struggled being vegan versus eating meat. Not all steaks are mistakes. Going back between interesting diets, guided by social media feelers, just right in looks and convinced to the tolerant core. And promises. The ribs were drooping and stooping. Mexican food was terrible with soy. The pizza had ribs too. He said stuff like 80% vegan is healthy. It is as reasonable as everyone should eat. And for the environment, he had no excuses and confined eating to being tasty. There were points minus for heavy metals, longevity, and bacteria. It was natural for jaguars to eat meat to survive, motivating killing in their philosophy. Now we do it to die earlier, like falling out of a glass frame into the woodchucker of metabolic diets. It's even minus for depression and mental
68
health.
farming.
The jaguars licked their spotted butts and were so content being a bigger part of the machination. Mostly vegans dissuade meat for the animals through. Maybe he should have argued with a sheep, boar-headed exterior, or high-class person. How he would struggle
Kinda
against
wanna
meat and
farm that.
machination. He was as meaty as a water buffalo if you looked at the legs, and tempered like arch-spire dwarf steel. Being 2.2 meters tall and 150 kilos of anatomical, functional muscle gave him gigantic legs and an extension shins like heads also, because after reasonable
Yeah,
toe
I
lengths,
promised.
it's only the legs that grow thus, but he did not look like a frog
It's not
either,
good.
or cyclist no matter the front teeth of pavés or stiff upper lip. A view that is presumed and yet surprising. He had the endurance and ease for exaggerated, unfair physical work. Broad thus like a tall brawn unit you don't expect to face and challenge. Playing the odds. There's always a bigger barbarian, a peaky blindness, a bigger arm like honest disappointment. But he was an abstract, reserved thinker, contemporary and true. Rectangular glasses without frames looked teachy with his brown autumn coat. In contemporary London were allowed and audacious. The glasses could have made him look a legendary nerd if he was just an attorney or skinny doctor. Contemporary designer umbrella. Black and white striped tailor-made suit. Considering having